Welcome, beautiful people, to Models of Excellence. In these segments, you are going to hear transformational stories from young people who are models of excellence for other young people from communities of people who look just like them, of people of all diverse backgrounds, of people who've gone through adverse situations but are now success stories. Our goal here is to highlight their success, to highlight their lives, to highlight the work that they're doing and how they're going to give back to their communities. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of our journey. And I hope you gain something from this as well. I know I will. Welcome, beautiful people. I am here with Danielle Brewer, the young queen, who's a recent Howard graduate. Good afternoon, Danielle.
Good afternoon.
All right. I just want to kind of know a little bit about you. I think you have a powerful story. So the first thing I wanted to ask you is, what are you doing now? What are you doing now?
Yeah, well, like you said, I just recently graduated from Howard University.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the summer off. And I'm actually on my way to med school in the fall.
Mm-hmm. And you just, we talked a little bit before this began. What did you do over the summer?
Over the summer, I had the pleasure of teaching a summer enrichment program at the Urban League.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a biology teacher for a month to middle school children.
How was it?
It was rough.
Welcome to the club one time. There we go.
Good experience.
Yes, ma'am. So my next question is, what are your dreams?
My dream is to ultimately one day become a pediatrician. I'd like to work in medically underserved communities. Hopefully back here in North Minneapolis.
Wow. That's
be able
powerful.
to serve the people, yeah.
That's powerful. What made you believe in your own importance?
That's a good question.
No, it's a little bit tough, right?
It is. A few factors. Definitely my parents. They've always been there to support me and encourage me and pushed me to reach out and stretch beyond myself and what I thought I was capable of. I would also say I got that foundation right here. I graduated from Harvest Prep in 2006. So I had the opportunity to learn from teachers who looked just like me. They were challenging me, they were pushing me, they were there to support me, taught me about my history, taught me about self-love. So I gained that foundation right here.
Yeah, that's big. So I guess that kind of leads us into your next question. Who inspires you and why? Right.
I think I would definitely say my parents again. They inspire me. They have always been willing to go the extra mile for me. No matter what, they have been my support system. My family in general, it takes a village. But they have done whatever necessary to get me this far, whether it be staying up with me, reading, taking out loans for me so I could go to school, anything. They've been there for me. So
you give me hope for my daughters. My next question is, what beliefs do you have that drive you?
That's a good one too. I think that I believe in this community, and when school gets tough or I think that I'm not able to do something, I have to think forward a little bit, think of how I can impact the community and make it a better place.
So your belief in making the world a better place or your community is what drives you?
Definitely.
Yes, ma'am. So that's one thing we definitely have in common. How do you see yourself making yourself better?
I think that I can make myself better by continuing to push myself, not giving up, realizing what my strengths and weaknesses are, and learning how to be okay with the weaknesses I can't change and how to improve on the ones that I can, and to continue to work on my strengths and build myself up.
Yes, ma'am. And how do you see yourself making your community better? I think you kind of alluded to that earlier, but if you wanted to.
There are definitely issues that I'd like to tackle in the healthcare system. I believe that, for one, healthcare should be universal. So I can't do that alone, definitely, but I would like to be a voice for the community. So be a pediatrician, interact with children, make healthcare not as
Complex of a system.
complex of a system, make it more accessible, definitely, grow with the community,
Grow with the community.
make
So-
it more of a family thing.
Yes, ma'am. So growing with the community will allow you to make it better. All right. So, lastly, this is very great insight from you, Danielle. Lastly, what advice would you give to other young kings and queens who are looking at you right now, hearing this?
Advice. That's a good one too. The advice that I would give is never to give up and to be okay with seeking help, because I'm here always to offer words of wisdom or advice or things that went well with me, and I believe that most others in the community would be up for doing that as well.
I agree. Thank you for your time, Danielle.
Thank you.
One time for the one time.